What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. So let's get into your weekend word. So Proverbs chapter 22 verses 24 through 25 says, "Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man thou shalt not go, lest thou learn his ways and get a snare to thy soul." So these two verses in the wisdom literature tells us that God cares about your soul. Not only does he care about your spirit and your body, but he cares about the part of you that thinks, that feels, that wills, and that desires. So according to Dr. Beverly Bam Crawford, the power of the soul is representative of the human personality, and the physical body is governed by the soul. It is fluent with ideas, sensitivity, and association. The soul has originality, creativity, and the ability to develop potential formulated ideas. Plus, our social soul functions intuitively rather than rationally, hence the reason of our spontaneous feelings and why we even make important decisions based on feelings and not on precise thinking. Dr. Crawford goes on to say that we cannot escape its function, but we can learn not to be manipulated by them. So then, the creator of our makeup, the all-knowing God, the loving Father, inspired the writer of Proverbs 22 to write one of the many ways of how we may protect our souls from snares, from entanglements, and from traps that have the ability to control how we live our lives. And it simply says to avoid friendship with angry people. So the danger with being friends with people whose judgment is clouded by irrational thoughts and who can lose all sense of proportion and act impetuously and often in a terrifying way is that it causes either internal or external problems for us. See, quick-tempered people are like bombs with a short fuse, and they're ready to explode at any moment with devastating consequences. As a result of our relationship with them, we are more likely to pick up their ways and get caught up in their consequences. So let me give you an example. Consider your children. They pick up temper tantrums from somebody else in kindergarten class, where him or her never threw a temper tantrum. They never threw a fit in the middle of the living room because you said no. But now all of a sudden they acting up. They saying no to you. They smacking your hand, and they sitting in the middle of the room crying and mad. It is possible that it was the influence of the other children that may have caused your child to act out. Or let me give you one closer to you. Consider that friend or that cousin that you always a little leery about taking to the club, because if someone looks at him or her the wrong way, it's going to be a problem for the night. Now, you sitting somewhere waiting to make bail because you had to jump into an unnecessary fight. The influence of friendship or relationship is powerful. I said in another video how there was a Harvard researcher that stated that your reference group, people who you habitually associate with, determines as much as 95% of your success or failure in life. 95%. So then you and I need to accept that friendship and partnership are never neutral. Being friends or in a relationship with someone who cannot control his or her temper is dangerous and can lead to destruction. Their habits are both infectious and lethal, and their influence and consequences can lead us, the companions, in deep trouble. So then, love, you may be in a situation where you cannot immediately leave a friendship or a relationship with an angry person, but at least consider limiting your association with him. You will save yourself some unnecessary drama, some unnecessary stress, and some unnecessary anxiety. However, if your life is in danger because of you're with someone, an abusive, quick-tempered person, leave. Flee immediately. The Lord Jesus Christ cares more about your soul being free from bondage than you trying to fake a healthy image, a healthy relationship for the sake of the church. And if you're considering marrying someone, please consider outside marital counseling so that you can make the right selection. Love you and have a great weekend.